bringing you news, politics, and whatever else tickles my fancy. Welcome to the Ho Ho Show, and I'm your host, Ho Ho. All right, coming at you live in the attic on the Ho Ho Show, and I am your host, Ho Ho. All right, guys, just to give you a few updates here right quick, on the HoHoShow.com, or HoHoShow.com. Wow, I just forgot my own stinking website. I really did. That's freaking hilarious. The HoHoShow.com. There it is. All right. But anyway, last episode that I did on my website, I had things that wasn't working on it. The RSS feed that I had for the website. See, I'm wanting to do news, headlines, information, different YouTube clips in it, show related stuff, and of course show updates on it, which is why I've got one for each. The Ho Ho Show and Religion Ho Ho's Way. I had it on Tumblr, but for some reason, and it's probably user error, it's an ID10T issue, I am pretty positive. But I couldn't keep it, I couldn't get it to work. It wouldn't stay active. So I ended up going to a different blog hosting website. I used Google, actually. I was familiar with it. I had used it before, and it worked pretty good. So that's what I went to. And it does a very good job. It keeps it active. It keeps it up to date. Everything loads on there properly. So, yeah, I'm ecstatic. It's pretty awesome. So, I can be found, of course, in social media all over the place. I am on Twitter at Ho Ho Show, Facebook at Jared, Jared, .the.ho-ho.show. That is a lot. Holy crap. I'm on Tumblr. It looks like Ho Ho Show and Religion Ho Ho's Way. That's HOHOS Way. Yeah. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm excited, obviously. So yeah. One of the, it's one of the things that, again, I have not, promoted this thing at all. I figured when I was ready, it would just organically happen. And sure enough, it's starting to happen. I went to work yesterday, maybe. Yeah, yesterday. And one of the guys I work with, good guy. He he asked me in the bathroom because that's just where the meeting room, the locker room. Yeah, we'll call it locker room, not bathroom. We'll call it locker room. And because that's where you have good meetings, is in the locker room. So that's where we was at. And he's like, "So what the hell is this the Ho Ho shit? What made you decide to do that?" So I told him, I gave him the rundown on it, and talking about some of the episodes, and giving him the website information. And of course, guys, if you guys are on Spreaker.com or wherever you're listening to me from, get the app, follow me on the app, and like different episodes and whatnot. It does help you. It, gives you, up-to-date show information, let you know whenever I'm going live, let you know whenever there's a new show that's been posted. So, it's definitely pretty awesome for you guys. If it is something that you're interested in, please do so. And, also just scan the websites. There's quite a few different ones that I listen to. Alex Exum, that guy is, the Exum Experience. And that guy is hilarious. And I'll actually talk more about him a little bit later. But, there's a lot of good places out there. A lot of good, just different sites and whatnot. One of the things that I like about Spreaker, just to be honest with you, and this isn't even talking about the the studio stuff that they have, which, I kid you not. If it's one of them things that you'd ever thought about doing, podcasting or internet radio, Spreaker is the place to go. It is a very, very well done website, very user friendly. You know, it's easy. It's awesome. They have it for, you know, iTunes. They have it for, you know, the Play Store. They've got it. Of course, you can get desktop versions for your computer. You know, if you've ever considered doing it, get into it. You know, it's fun. It's amazing. You don't have to go full on retard like what I did as far as spending a butt ton of money. I mean, after everything's all said and done with this, yeah, you don't even want to know what my bottom dollar's going to be on it. But you know, it's fun. I ain't got nothing better to do. Why not spend some money on some shit that I don't need? But anyway, guys, yeah, just, you know, explore the website, see who else is in there, because there's a lot of good, you know, a lot of good shows out there, you know, good stuff. So anyway, moving on. Where did I? Yeah, I already talked about that one. Yeah, I did that already. Oh yeah. So yeah, one of the things that I bought, and, you know, going back to Alex Exum and the Exum Experience, I was actually listening to him on a different podcast that he does. He co-hosts with Robert Greenlee on the Spreaker Live Show, and that is a podcast about podcasting, and it's actually pretty good. You know, especially for somebody who's interested in getting into it, it is a, you know, it's a good show. Very well done. They talk about all kinds of different things, monetizing, microphones, and just, you know, sticking through it, you know, just going the distance and just being okay with talking to yourself for a while, because it takes a special kind of crazy to be able to talk to yourself coherently and effectively. Not like I can do any of those two things, but it takes a special kind of somebody, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm special. I mean, my mom has been telling me for years that I'm special. Of course, usually there was Ed after that, but I don't know what that was all about. But, yeah, so good times. But he was talking about a microphone that he was using, and that was the Blue Spark microphone. And if you visit my website, you will see, you know, the very, you know, distinguished, illustrious, just amazing, just unique unicorn and rainbow. Actually, it's orange. It's not rainbow colored. Blue Spark microphone. I love this thing. It's very cool. And, you know, that's one of the things with listening to Alex Exum. The man's out there. You know, he gets, you know, whenever he's talking about a subject that he's passionate about, he gets irate, he gets loud, he gets quiet, you know, and we have a lot in common when it comes to, you know, that type of thing. You know, when I get passionate about something, when I get mad about it, you know, with just irate, yeah, I can get loud. So, you know, listening to him on that mic, I'm like, yeah, you know, that would be a good choice for me. So I looked it up, and then I seen the price tag, and I was like, Ermiger, you know, it was a little bit on the expensive side, you know, just under $200. Just you know, you don't need to listen to that. No. It's just a couple dollars, you know, one or two, you know, not bad. So, and then I seen on a different picker somewhere, looking at something, I seen, check it out, I seen a mobile blue microphone. You know, something you can take on, like, on the road. I mean, I already have a mobile studio, you know, setup, you know, microphone, cell phone stand, you know, headphones, and I tell you what, I mean, it really does sound pretty good. I'm actually rather impressed with it, especially considering it was $20, you know, and for something that cheap, you really, I was not expecting to have quality out of it whatsoever, and it actually does pretty good. I mean, you can hear a lot of background noise from it, but not that bad, you know, it's really not that bad. So, you know, I seen this, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh, that is going to be mine. And I think it was like red, you know, which is, you know, it's close enough to my orange one. So, you know, so now whenever I end up buying this, because of course, I mean, I've got to, you know, I got to stay branded, you know, because I'm weird like that. But it's kind of one of the things that if this microphone gives me the audio quality that it gets, then just imagine what that thing's got to get. And of course, you know, the shitty thing is it's not available for Android. Yeah, I cried too. But I was looking at reviews and I was looking at, the ask questions type of thing. And one of the things that it mentions, one of the guys in there, because somebody had asked that very question, is if it can be used on Android. And of course the answer was, well, no, but, because I think the cables for it takes like a USB, a regular USB, not a mini USB, a big USB, and it takes like a FireWire, I think, something like that. In of which case, Androids don't have that. So, but it said you can get like an OTG, and I guess the reviews on there said that it works pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. The $200 to get a shit. Why not? And then I'm going to have to get an OTG adapter in order for it to be able to adapt into it. So, but my thought was if that does, good on this, then just imagine what that's going to do. So I'm excited. And of course, when that thing comes in, I'm going to have a new song that I'm going to be playing. I am so glad I do not have a video camera on me because I was doing a nice little chair jig. It was very amazing. I was loving it. So, yeah, that's going to be my new, of course, it's not going to be my new theme music, but it is definitely going to be a clip that I'll probably play from time to time. I have it saved in my sound effects bar on the studio app. I'm so excited. Yes, I am. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick break here. Be back in a couple minutes. And when I get back, the topic that, I want to talk about. Because it's one of them things that it's fitting. It's me because I have this through and through. Anybody who has ever talked to me for any amount of time knows that I definitely have this. But here's the thing you know what? I'll get back to that. No. Yeah, I'll get back to that. So, quick break. When I return, the main focus of this episode. Be right back, guys. Bringing you news, politics, and whatever else tickles my fancy. Welcome to the Ho Ho Show, and I'm your host, Ho Ho. Yeah, so that was the wrong clip. I apparently was not paying any attention whenever I hit the play button on that one. Now I know why it was like, I think I've heard this before. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, moving on. All right. This is an awesome and amazing way to start in and introduce my topic for today's episode. And that is ADD. That's right. If you guys didn't know, I have ADD. And that stands for Attention Deficit Disorder. But I mean, truth be told, guys, now, and this is one of the things I'm kind of speaking to the children out there, the youngsters, the kids. And, you adults, you can, verify this for me, So children, ask your parents, verify. All right. So here's the thing about ADD. All right. When I was a kid, all right, and here's something good for you. Did you know that there's no test that they do that says you have ADD? There isn't one. All it really, okay. You're a kid. You have energy, and you're hyper. See, back in my day, they called it ADD. Nowadays, they call it ADHD because apparently kids nowadays feel like they have to be more special than the generation before, and we need another initial in there because we're that amazing. And in which case, I've told people, it's like, dude, you're not ADD, you're a kid. No, I'm ADHD. Oh, well, dude, you're hyper. You're a kid. That happens. I mean, if you truly, no, never mind. That doesn't matter. But anyway, but here's the thing, guys. It's not a disorder, okay? It's a gift. Allow me to explain. When you're in school, school teaches you through linear thought. You do this problem, you do it well. And this is one of them things that I thought it was amazing whenever I watched the TV show MASH. Okay. Now, of course, you children out there, you got no idea what I'm talking about. And, MASH is one of them shows. It was an amazing show. It really was. It was based from World War II, maybe? Vietnam? Hell, I don't know. It was a war-based movie. And MASH stands for medical... mobile... Shit. What the hell does MASH stand for? Yeah, I don't remember. It's medical thing, hospital is what it is. I think that might be the H in it is hospital, but mobile A-S hospital. That's what that stands for. Exactly. That's every letter to it. That's what it stands for. But it was a good show, but there was a new doctor that came onto it, and he's like, I do one thing at a time. I do it well, and then I move on. And that's how they teach you in school, and I mean, not that there's, it's, I only see it as something that is lacking just for that's not how kids learn. That's not exactly, ADD isn't about, taking a drug and, calming yourself down. Although, that's one of them things that I will very much say and admit to. Sometimes, you just need that little something to calm yourself down. I mean, if you are one of them kids that you can't calm yourself down, and if getting off the caffeine and getting off sugar, getting off soda and doing that kind of crap doesn't help you, then, maybe a little medication might help you. But, if not, just for the most part, usually whenever kids are assigned this, or, assigned, because, they're for the longest time, back in the day at least, and this is one of them things that a teacher can go, you have ADD, and go to the doctor and they'll give you, some medication for it. And it's like, what? You're a teacher. You're not a medical professional. You're not a nurse. You're not a CNA, or an RN. You're not an alphabet person, medical related. So, shove off, woman. Anyway, bloody hell. Yes, one of these days I will do an entire episode with a British accent. And it will be amazing. I'm going to love it. I'm probably going to laugh half the time, but it'll be worth it. But anyway, most people, kids, it's just linear thinking, linear thought. It's not how our minds are basically wired, and you go through school and that's what they expect of you. That's what they teach you. That's what they force out of you. And then this awesome, amazing thing happens that sucks for people that, conformed to the whole school thing and became linear. Is whenever you get into the real world, they have this new concept that you have to learn, and it's called multitasking, also known as ADD moments in the workplace. You have to be able to focus, and this is the thing about ADDness that is amazing. You have to be able to focus on multiple things at the same time and being able to bring them all to conclusion. And that takes ADD. It's not an attention deficit disorder. Because if you actually nurture the ADDness in yourself, you'll find it, just your thought just gone. Sometimes keeping up with your own thought is troublesome. And that is an issue that I myself have. It's, dang it, it's like I'll sit and I'll pause for just half a second, and then the train just, and there is no, there's no stopping that, it goes. So, ADD, it is not a disorder, it really isn't. It is a, if you're hyper, cool, you need to settle down, but, generally, it's one of them things that, if you stay off the caffeine, stay off of uppers in general, you can help yourself off of it, and there's natural, calmer downers that you can take. And that is the medical term for it too, calmer downers. You can ask a doctor for it by name and he'll be like, oh, I know what you're talking about. It's called vegetables. Vegetables, green beans, they're calmer downers. Yeah, I've got no idea. Anywho, good stuff. But, ADD, it's an amazing thing. It really is. So, that's really all I got for this episode. It was very fun, good times. Tomorrow on Saturday edition, and none of this has been, you know what, never mind. Because I have not, had any of this finalized, so I really can't give an announcement on tomorrow's show that I have no idea. I mean, how can I tell you if I don't even know myself? That's just one of them things. So, you guys have a great one. Till next time, enjoy. Next time, I may cover OCD, or as I like to say it, CDO, because that is OCD in proper order. And actually, I tell people I have ACD, which is attention compulsive disorder, which is amazing. Goodbye, guys.